quarter, Chris Boswell. And we are underway in Southern California. Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
He'll be on today. Said he headed home.
I'm still running with him.
Right. I like playing stepper now. I'll be beating his ass.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
That's it. Over with. Let's go. All that.
From UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
I be trying to learn them defenses too, though. I be trying to learn.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
Like that cover one hole be getting me because it's going to be a cover one. I thought they were going to chase their man. Shit, you put a motherfucker on a drag or slant on a high route, they don't even chase him.
And if they're able to continue to find him here in the early
that shit
going,
be blowing me like that.
I think it'll help out his teammates
out
on the perimeter.
So I get
take the big shots
later,
later
go back to my
if he occupies their attention.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Got a man, it's Tanyan complete.
Let's go.
As he's inside
Let's go, y'all.
It's another first down as they look his
J-Pack
way
coming out
again,
playing.
this time
He wants some revenge.
Brandon, lest my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? But it's the second time they've gone to him here in this drive.
Yeah, opening drive, it's a tone setter. I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now,
they
like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take
33, 11, 17.
Rodgers now on first down. Eluding the pressure right.
Great defense, 23. Hayden.
It's knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Adams.
Well, if he could have reached out with one hand, that was Shazier. He would have thought that shit with one hand. This game dedicated to Shazier. Fuck the legends. Fuck. Gotta keep his memory alive. Who? He gonna come back on the other edition.
Rodgers.
Oh, great defense,
Again, he was looking for Devontae Adams, and it's third down.
Quarterbacks work
I got to summon the legend of Shazier back.
In this case, he just stared the receiver down and allowed for excellent coverage.
I got to summon the legend of Shazier back here.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
I thought Bush was going to be a Shazier. The new one. Shit. And then they got rid of Dupree. That's fucked up. Dang.
And again, it's Rodgers.
Man, come on, goddammit. I can't play better defense. I can't. It's all good. Great catch. Great concentration. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Nah, that's great. That's a great catch, bro. That's a great catch. That's a great catch.
I can't lie to you, man. You're not going to give me the line.
Hey, you made a great catch. That's all I got to say. Just fair. Just give me one. That's all. At the right time. Give me one at the right time. 33.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. On the move to his left.
That's a great catch.
He's got it. It's caught for the Packers touchdown. Rodgers finding Valdez-Scantling. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense. And they
I just get lucky, bro. It's hard trying to remember what everybody's doing.
From the 6.
That's the only help I have. A good memory.
Not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Yes, sir. Oh, the 10 is up too, right?
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Out of the gun, he'll throw.
Ref!
This is Chase Claypool on the receiver.
Ref, you gonna call something? Saw him. Saw what he did.
Good work back after the catch. Good to net of 23 and a first.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got one. Get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. They go play action here on first down.
I got him, coach. Oh, I didn't keep going. I glitched on him and I stopped. Good shit, bro.
And a turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. They took the shot downfield. They were more than prepared for that one.
Come on! And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands in the backfield. That was something else.
Let's go then. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go, y'all.
Now a first down carry by Jones. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
From just shy of midfield, Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Yes. That's how I know what you're talking about. I was waiting on that. That's what you're doing.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced a 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced a dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence. Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Don't blame me for nothing.
He'll have a first down and more past the 20. And they will finally get him down to the 27-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
The score, Packers 7, Steelers 0.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. Completion here to Claypool. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. From the gun, this will be McFarland. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good-sized run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that 2nd level and 3rd, and that's what they were able to exploit.
A good pickup there at 22. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. He's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
By Mike Hilton.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Rodgers now on first down. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On second down, it's Jones. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Gain of a yard. Brings up third and 7.
Hi, Jazz. How you feeling after getting the shot? You good? Are you feeling a little sick?
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
You took a Tylenol? I'm going to tell you, ibuprofen take Tylenol. And you got to drink a lot of the fluid. Yeah. Your mom gave you medicine, it looked like she gave you Tylenol. But then you still got to drink a lot of fluid.
We'll remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
You don't take risks unless, you're down. That's unfortunate.
He's starting to follow you and people.
He's got a little bit of knowledge.
This is Jones. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Play your game.
Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers. Flush to his right. The Steeler defense knocked in, forcing an upcoming fourth down.
With the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And the 13-year man gets it
Minute
through.
2 seconds left.
And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I'm talking with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
It's on me now. It's on me now, goddammit. Let's go, SC.
You can never have enough points
Let's go.
in the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. Vader has a lead.
26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
Vader. Oh, my Lord. That was nasty.
Chase Claypool, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
No, you didn't. Damn. It's all right. We down here where we can get 3. We down here where we can get 3. Play the game. Pressure. Pressure, bust pipes.
Ben to throw again. And
The defense, I seen him come out.
12
That man
seconds
playing some
left.
ball. He's trying.
Johnson, the
He's
intended
trying by the
target.
hands of his
But
team.
now it'll be third down.
Brings up a third down.
Do it.
And 10 yards to go.
To throw again is Roethlisberger. This is Cullen.
That sounds like the shit I was saying. That sounds like the shit I was saying. You think it's open,
Now a
dude?
timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved.
I know exactly what he's going to do. I know exactly
And they'll
what he's
try
going to do.
again here, first and goal after the false start.
Make him do it. Make him do it. There you go. They got it.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. To the end
Oh,
zone,
my Lord,
knocked
bro.
away and incomplete. The first defensive back taken in this year's draft, Darnell Savage, there to knock that one away. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. That's from 25 yards out.
Oh, no. I said, I'm glad I held you to 3. Shit, you could have had a chance to have so much more.
Charles and I return.
Let's go. I'm feeling this bitch. Let's
And
do
we
it.
welcome you back
Let's
now
go.
alongside Charles Davis
That's
operating
what I was
gun,
saying.
getting set
I'm
for
glad you
quarter
had
number
me.
3 here.
Let's go, y'all.
The Steelers going to get the
Let's go,
football
y'all.
first here, trailing on the scoreboard
Let's
as
play
we
ball.
are back
We gotta go.
underway on EA Sports. Here comes Johnson on the return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
I ain't trying to jump in the air, bro.
At their own
I know there was an animation because your guy fell. He had to jump over him. I didn't do that shit. That's why I'm like, what?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Kevin King coming up from the secondary to make the play. From the 24, Roethlisberger. He gets it left side to
He got him
Johnson.
in the flats.
And he's able to get up here to the 26.
I like what I see.
Deontay Johnson.
20 in the flats.
A gain of 2.
On third down, Roethlisberger. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
At the 37.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Steelers 29-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. And now it's second down.
25-yard line.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Steps away. Touchdown, Packers.
What? Oh, my God.
Mercedes Lewis there to make the grab. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
From the 6. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. It's just going to lose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that.
And this is
You gotta get relaxed. You gotta get relaxed.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Play your fucking game, man.
Chase Claypool, 50
I'm tired of
yards.
this shit, man.
And the Steelers have now made
tired
this
of
a
it.
one-score game.
Sick and tired of
Extra
it.
point put through by Boswell. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. Boswell now to
That
kick
boy's
it away after
Claypool
the
should be about
touchdown.
6'2". Let's go. Got babies out there, baby. Come on, man. Come on, B. Play
Taking
ball.
about 7 yards
Defense,
deep.
step up like never before. Come here, little
He's going
baby.
to be taken down
go.
inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Oh, man.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Get down, goddammit.
Go down.
Get down.
The goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Well, this is a new concept. It's third down, but they've got the punt unit on. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield.
Get there.
A pretty good punt,
there.
but a nice 13-yard return.
They want us to play then. I'm going to fucking play. Come on.
As they take over.
We don't need Madden help. Let's go. Gave me a good catch.
So
I'll take it.
Now,
Let's go.
Up on a 1st and 10.
Man, it's all me. No attitudes, no preservatives. Play ball.
To throw here, Roethlisberger.
Oh, come on, Claypool. That was all in your hands, right?
There, 2nd down.
I put that way. He was nowhere near going to get it.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8.
3rd and 2. Now Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
I don't.
Results in a 4th
He
down.
had the big guy on him. He couldn't keep up with Barnes.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. He's got a man
throw that ball.
Chase Claypool.
Nigga, throw that ball.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a gain of 5, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down.
So much of his game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Again, it's Roethlisberger.
Oh, come on, man,
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. Completion here to Claypool. It is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. McFarland once more. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Well, he went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15.
The ball carrier.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. He's got the tight end, Sternberger. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Rodgers now to throw. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he's got this down to the 35. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. It's Jones, and he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
Well, you didn't call it. No, it said timeout or stop. But you didn't take it.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll be taken down at the 34. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
3rd and 10.
On play action, now Rodgers. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute it.
And they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. They got 29 yards that time.
At the 17.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And this is caught at the 8. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Back to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tie in this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a given.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they get him down at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10. They're on 17-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? And the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Fielded right around the 8. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Play ball, y'all. Let's go. Let's fall back. Down 14. In the fourth. Fall back.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They control their own destiny here.
You
they
scored
have
that touchdown, remember?
Overtime, obviously,
I was down 14.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. Flush to his right. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks up a first down or big yardage. Because whether you're in zone or man, it's easy to lose track of him because you don't always have someone assigned to him. And once he goes, now everybody's scrambling to try and tackle him.
Let's get him! Come on!
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 more on that one and another first down. When you're trying to win a game in overtime, I don't know that there's too many more in the history of the game you want under center than Aaron Rodgers.
Well, I think a lot of it's because he can beat you so many different ways. Right? He can beat you with the big shot downfield. Heck, if you need a Hail Mary, no one throws it better than Aaron Rodgers. But just when you think you've got him corralled in, when you've got pressure on him, he uses his legs to escape and create another big play, whether he's running it or extending it so receiver gets open. I think he embraces overtime, and he embraces the spotlight that comes with it.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. Now he'll let it go deep right side. It's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. You throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second.
Now what can Roethlisberger do here in overtime? He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
On first down, McFarland. Space to maneuver at the 40.
Oh, yeah.
Right
Oh, yeah.
20.
Oh, yeah.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown and a game-winning MOT. Well, we have seen some rookie running backs come in and have a big impact year one, and this guy would certainly fit that bill, as that was one heck of a run there. A great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Yo.